Hi, welcome to Business Talk with Melissa Dennis. Today I'm sitting here with Hadie Lovell from the Lovell Team, and we are going to discuss the home buying process. But before, Hadie, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and your husband and your team?
Absolutely. Well, Darren and I have been in the business, and the Lovell Team has been in the business, gosh, I don't know how long it's been. It seems like forever. But I started out in 2001 in real estate, went to finance, and we just created the team back in 2010. So it's been almost 10 years now that we've been doing this. We love it. Darren's background is financial services. So he comes retired from Fidelity, and he joined me in mortgage. And we love what we do. We believe that all Americans can achieve the American dream, owning a home. And we are here as a tool to be able to help individuals get into a home. And so, yeah, absolutely. So excited to be here with Melissa. So excited that you're in real estate, doing so great. We love helping your home buyers and giving them direction into the financing process. So super excited to be here today.
Well, we're honored to have you here, and thank you so much for taking time out of your week to be here and to answer some very crucial questions for home buyers, because I have had a lot of home buyers ask questions about the home buying process, and over again it's the same thing. They don't know that they need to be pre-approved. Right. So can you talk to us today about when should a home buyer begin the finance process?
Absolutely. And just like you said, Melissa, this is something that should be taught in school. This is the largest transaction most individuals will make in their lifetime.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have to be set up for success. I mean, we want them to be set up for success. And there's different ways to go about it. You asked me when you can never start soon enough. Most individuals say, hey, I'm going to purchase a home next month, and say, let's do the financing. No, let's start a year out, 6 months out. Let's get you on the home buying journey, and we can give you step by step the things that need to be done along the way to set you up for a winning transaction for that purchase.
Can you tell us why the home buyer should start a year out for the home buying process?
I know that seems like a long time, but when individuals know goals, we can achieve those goals. And it allows them to maximize their purchasing power. So if we start a year out, they will be able to repair their credit. We will give them tools to help them increase those credit scores to get the best interest rate, to get the best loan program. When we start that far out, we're able to maximize their home purchase, their purchasing power. And if the home buyer comes to us and says, well, look, I see that I can afford a $300,000 home, but look, I'm only comfortable in paying a $1,500 mortgage payment. Absolutely, we can work those numbers backwards for them, and of course, that's when you shoot them over to us, and we'll get that taken care of for you. Also, when we're talking about renters, renters believe that, oh well, my lease is going to end in December. I can start this home buying process in November. No, let's start this process back in July. And that way you guys have the timeline in repairing credit and saving for that down payment and for those closing costs. Let's put them in a winning position for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. I know that is valuable information right there, because most of my home buyers do not know you need to start that far out.
Yep. So 1 year is ideal. 6 months is great. 3 months, it's making us all nervous, but we can do it. We can close those loans quickly, but you might not be in the best loan program available. Talk about loan programs. There's multiple different loan programs, and I know that you work with a lot of first-time home buyers. We love working with a lot of first-time home buyers because they're fun. most first-time home buyers think or believe that the best loan program for a first-time home buyer is an FHA loan, and we call that is a government loan. You've got the 3 government loans: the FHA, the VA, the USDA loan. Well, I'm going to give you a little secret, a little nugget that you can share with your home buyers, because a lot of lenders will push those government loans.
Yep.
Do you know why? The reason why is they make more money on those government loans.
Wow.
But that is not the best loan program for them. The reason why is on the FHA loan, they have that mortgage insurance for the entire life of that loan.
That's incredible.
Yeah. That's just throwing money. That's throwing money away. In my terms, that's just throwing money away. What we want to do is try to get you into a conventional loan. Now, most buyers have the perception or myth out there that first-time home buyers can't get a conventional loan, that a conventional loan requires 20% down. Wrong answer. A conventional loan, we can get them down to 3% down on that home purchase. So that's better than the FHA, but then you also have trade-off. An FHA loan has a slightly lower interest rate, but it has mortgage insurance. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Then you've got conventional with a slightly higher interest rate, but there's no mortgage insurance. So at the end of the day, you have to compare those 2 loans, the cost of that mortgage payment, that total mortgage payment, what that looks like. So many home buyers get stuck on, well, I must have the lowest interest rate. Well, that's not always the best option for you over the life of the loan.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's a little nugget. We'll probably should come back and discuss loan programs in more detail, but you don't have to have 20% down. We actually have down payment assistance programs too. We have some buyers that bring less than $1,000 to the closing table. I mean, so many people can achieve the American dream and they don't even know it. Mm-hmm. This stuff should be taught in school. Unfortunately, it's not. But that's why we're here. I'm so glad that Melissa is taking the time, giving us the opportunity to discuss these different things.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. And I do hope to help educate everybody watching this video today, that you learn a little bit more about what it takes to buy a home. And we want to help get you planted in your dream home. Can you tell us, why should someone avoid a big box lender, and what are the benefits of working with the Lovell team?
Right. Most of the time, Melissa, we know that home buyers have got online and put in some information and have with a big box lender, because it was easy. They made it easy for that home buyer to put that information in, and it quickly spit out a pre-qualification letter for you. And I know that 100% of all realtors and sellers and listing agents, both the buyer and the selling listing agents, groan every time they see a big box lender pre-qualification letter. The reason why, the number one reason why, comes down to communication. Number 2 is they have no, how do I say it? There's no accountability in regards to meeting the timeline, meeting the milestones in that contract. Because as you know, Melissa, when you create that contract, there's multiple dates in there. And as a lender, as a buyer, we have to meet the contractual timelines, those dates on that contract. And unfortunately, with those big box lenders, they push around a lot of paper, and there's multiple layers. They've got processors, operations staff that are working overseas. You want a local lender working with your buyers. You want the whole team, lending team, to be local, like our team. Our team is all located here in Dallas. And also with our team, our support staff, all of them are licensed loan originators. And that means that they know exactly what needs to be done with that loan. They're just not pushing papers around. So yeah, you can get, that transaction goes so much smoother. Communication, huge. We communicate with you, the buyer's agent, you, the listing agent, with the seller, with the buyer, all individuals at one time, so that there's never miscommunication. Everybody knows where that transaction is, even if there's an issue. If there's something that pops up, then we want to get in front of that issue and let each party know and understand that, hey, we may need to tweak the timeline here or there, just to keep everybody on track and stress-free as possible.
Yes. No, I appreciate your value on people, because you and your team really do focus on communication and respecting each person as an individual, and you consider their thoughts and their feelings, and you really help walk them through their concerns and their issues, and you help them become overachievers and accomplish your dreams. And I appreciate that you don't just quit and walk away.
No, we don't.
You fight.
We've been in the business for a long time, and Darren works with the home buyers in their consultation because of his background being in the financial service field. He loves to set the families up for success. And, with the interest rates right now being where they're at, just incredible. Money is close to free, therefore you don't have to, put as much money down today as you did maybe possibly, years back. And so having those consultations to understand where the borrower wants to be, Darren can really make sure he's meeting their financial goals and dreams too.
This is so important for all of the home buyers to know what to do, and I really appreciate you taking time. So what other questions do you get asked as a lender?
Well, it's funny, we get asked, do I really have to use a realtor? Absolutely. The answer is yes, yes, yes. Some home buyers will be like, I don't want to work with a realtor. I'm going to save myself money. When they say that, when the home buyer, and we're all about saving money, but this transaction being the largest transaction of most people's lives is not a place to cut corners. You need an advocate. You are an advocate for your home buyers. You have their best interest at heart. And I know where your heart is. You have a great heart, known you for years. Great friend, great person. So I know that you would never want to put your home buyers in a position to jeopardize, their future, overextend themselves. Sometimes we have to have that conversation with those home buyers and say, look, right here, I know you can afford this home, but do you want to put furniture in the house? Do you want to go on vacations? If so, this probably is not the best home or sales price for you. Let's consider a lower sales price. We've had those conversations before.
And it's hard, because you want them to have the best, and that is exactly why you have the hard conversation, to set them up for not only just that month and getting approved, but for the rest of their life.
Right.
And I appreciate your value on people.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. We love what we do. We're passionate about it. And, the other day you referred over a single parent. And that's, I was a single parent. And so that's close to my heart because being a single parent or a one income household can be scary at times. And come see us. Let's get you into a home. Let's start building wealth for you and your family, for your kiddos. It can be done. And like I said before, like on the down payment assistant program, we can get you in. We can get home buyers into a great house, and we can make everybody, I like to say we like to make everybody's dreams come true, but if we can't get somebody pre-qualified today, that's okay. We're still going to give them a roadmap of, okay, you do this right here, you do this right here, you do this right here. Once you reach this milestone here, give us a call back. Let's look at your credit again. Hopefully your credit scores have gone up. Or, you know what? Okay, your income is not quite, we're not able to get you into that sales price. When you get that promotion, like you believe you're getting in the next 6 months, come back, let's get you into that home then. So there's always hope. There's always that. Let's create goals for those home buyers to get into the home of their dreams, for sure.
And I'm excited to walk those home buyers through that. And I'm honored to be walking that road with you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we like to make the home process as fun as possible. Some people think that we're going to, I don't know.
Some boring and stiff.
Well, no, yeah, we're far from boring or stiff. But, it can be a very difficult process. And I know that home buyers have been drugged through it. And we really try to avoid it. What is key is keeping open communication. If something does come up, what we're going to do is come back with a solution. Whenever we have to make those hard phone calls, Melissa, Darren and I, our approach is let's go to them with a solution. If we don't have a solution for today, then we'll have to give them that hard news, but it's still going to be, okay, well, in 6 months, or hey, let's add a co-borrower today. Let's get you, let's get you into that home. And then, a year from now, we can refinance and take that individual that you brought in to get you qualified on that first line home. We can take that individual off, and the home can be entirely yours. So there's multiple different ways to approach the home financing process and overcome those obstacles. So like Darren and I say, we try to never give a no. There's sometimes that, no, it's not going to be for 7 years, or whatever the case may be, but it's not going to be for 2 years in regards to a bankruptcy. But at least that home buyer knows so that they know how to plan.
And then they can strategize. And 2 years
Absolutely.
Doesn't have to be 10 years.
Yes.
And getting them on the right path is the key to their success.
Yeah. And, even those that have gone through bankruptcy, we show them, we give them tools that say, okay, guys, if you do this, this, and this, and this, and you come back, your credit scores will be around 740. I mean, anything over 740 is bragging rights. We love getting those phone calls from home buyers that are like, my credit scores are 920. And we're like, no, that's a really great. No, they don't even go that high. Anything over a 740 is only bragging rights. So 740 gives them the best loan options available for them, loan programs.
Well, Hadie, I really appreciate you taking time today to discuss some of the most important decisions people will make and how to do it. And it's been really fantastic listening to you, and I'm excited to help other people. And we will be putting our contact information down below so that if you have questions for Hadie, if you have questions for me, we would be delighted to help you as quick as we can and get you on the right path for success for buying a home. So thank you again, Hadie.
Absolutely, for sure. The home buyers out there, if you're looking to purchase a home within the next year, contact Melissa, discuss with her what your plans are, and then we all can discuss the next best steps for them.
Absolutely.
We want to set them up for success, and we're so excited. We can't share this information enough. So whoever's watching out there, please share this information with anybody else, because we believe anybody can have a home, start building wealth, and achieve the American dream.
That's right.
Such a pleasure to be with you today,
Melissa.
Melissa.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yay.
Absolutely.
Thank you for tuning in to Business Talk with Melissa Dennis. We will see you on the next one.